Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic Crossword, and this is being published on Tuesday the 13th of May 2025. So slightly excited to name Peridot. I'm not sure I'm that excited, but Peridot is actually a setting pseudonym for the puzzles editor. So you can see it's got a P for puzzles and then editor is an anagram of that. So we haven't seen much of them. We haven't had the puzzle from them. The last puzzle we had from them was in November, which was a 13-minute success, and there's only one other puzzle from them last year, which was a 26-minute fail. So, I can't say whether I'm going to be good or bad on this one. All I can really do is reset the timer and crack on. Voice opposing general drift. Feels like it ought to be an anagram of opposing general or voice opposing, or general drift maybe. Mediterranean company turning in Waybill. Turning in Waybill. I don't know what Waybill is. Okay. Social circle in crib by lake. Cottary, I think that's Cottary. Oh, I'm trying to spell it. Cot is a crib and Lake Erie, and a Cottary is a social circle, I think. Either way round, she's in order. Oh, I assume that's the name of a woman. Forward or backward, she's in order. Returned copies, evaluated and split up. Could it be evaluated? Yes, could be. Returned copies. Don't think so though. Evaluated, rated, and split up. Obliterated, I think. Let's go rated in there. I'm not convinced. Authority in charge of Football International lacking conviction. Faint? Yeah, FA int. Half-hearted kidders, upset and annoyed. Half-hearted kidders. So does that think of a word for Joker? Take out a middle letter. Upset and annoyed is angry. Wasted an age with ease in waters of Greece. That's the Aegean Sea, isn't it? I think. How do you spell Aegean Sea? And what? Ease is C and age. Yeah, I think it's Aegean Sea. Aegean Sea. Post office making U-turn after small concession. That's a sop. Nice. Okay. Place for soak. That's squiffy into bubbly, not half. Place for soak. That's squiffy bath. Okay, we'll come back to that. Train diagram covering the country. India. Hidden word. Scorned, shiny fragments pulled together. Fragments is 7, shiny is 5. Could be an anagram of shiny fragments. What that would mean, could be an ing word. Who knows? Let's go to the punctuation that's part of tract is your colon, isn't it? And that's punctuation mark. So is that nan? Either way around, she's in order. Nan, nin, non. God, there's a lot of possibilities there. Lacking flexibility, not stopping to take in. Britain. Lacking flexibility. Well, it's going to be something ing, isn't it? Lacking flexibility. Lacking flexibility, not stopping to take it in. Britain. Supplying. UK or GB. Was just a B. Lacking flexibility. Inflexibly. Last train can't break down crossing pond. Gosh. Anagram last train can't. Transatlantic. I think that is. Atlantic. I creep around. Looks like an anagram of I creep. To get set of instructions is a recipe. Is that separated? It's an apes. Apes, yep, separated copies backwards. Former name given to one country's destruction. Former name given to one country's destruction. One country is 7, countries is 8. 2, 1. Not sure on that. Row, expelling hot air at regular intervals. Okay, so ore. Okay, good ore. Maiden over fixed. It'll be an M. Over mended. Yeah, over is ended. Okay. Oh, picks up date in Rome to join party. Picks up date in Rome. That normally means use a word that's Italian, I think. I don't know what date it's in Italian though. To join party. Picks up. Take sides. I don't know why that would mean. To join party, take sides. Might be take sides. Not convinced, but let's put an S there and a K there. Meat wrapped in iron. A match needed for meat wrapped in iron. So E. A match needed. Match is a tie. Meat wrapped in iron. A match. A tie. A needed for this dish. The I'll leave the E there. I'm not convinced it goes there, but I very much exclude feature of weather match is isobar, isn't it? Can we? ISO exclude. Yep. Half of Nationalist Party. Gosh. In tartan. Plaid Cymru being the Welsh Nationalist Party. Attempt is a try. Touchdown is a try. Okay, that's a bit better, isn't it? Place for bathtub. That must be. Bathtub. I don't know why. Place like that's squiffy into bubbly, not half. No idea what's going on there. But it is. I'm sure it's bathtub. And if it ain't, what's this? A match. Okay, let's look at this one down the bottom. Scorn shiny fragments. I thought that was an anagram, didn't I? Shiny fragments. Scorned. Okay. Looks like it must be an ED. Don't know if that's an SED at all. But I think it's an ED word. Pulled together. Let's get back through the A crosses. Voice opposing. Opposing general drift is contrate, contrarian. This one. Mediterranean country. Turning in waybill. Libya, there it is. That part of that part. I did think it might be a hidden word upside down. Lacking flexibility, not stopping to take in Britain. Lacking, I think that was probably meaning flexibility, not stopping. No, actually, it's a word meaning not stopping is going, continuing, contorting. This one, either way round, she's in order. I think that's nan for naan bread, but I don't like it if it is. So what would that be? Let's go and have a look at this one over here. Half-hearted kidders, upset and annoyed, narked, naked. Picks up is takes, date in Rome, to join party. And this one, former name given to one country's destruction. Okay, so I'm going to look at this one down the bottom. If I can get rid of that, then I don't have to scroll down ever again. Scorned is shiny fragments. I'm happy with all the ones that go down into that, so that's at least synchronised, yeah, it is pulling together. I don't know why that's synchronised. Scorned, shiny, shiny, yeah, it's just an anagram of scorned, shiny, isn't it? Synchronised. Okay, it looks like it's going to be take sides. That must be a shun word, I think. One country's destruction. Former name given to one country's destruction. Asian devastation. Picks up, takes. Oh, yeah, the date in the Ides of March. Yes, takes sides. Ides of March. That's the date in Rome. Okay. So yeah, I think that's narked. Naked. can't be not, can it? Irked. I don't know why that irked. Yes, it's just an anagram of kidders without the other whatever letter. So something, something T, something R, something I, something A, something. Well, I think it's an Asian word at the end. I don't know what we're trying to get to. Extermination is destruction, isn't it? X is your former. Termination. Nation is one nation. Let's check if I've got that right. Term is a name, yep. So let's have a look at this one going down here. Assuming that is a something B, something N, something ING. And the one down there, F, something A, something B. Flambe, I think it was lamb. A match. A match is a flame, isn't it? Yes. I thought a flame? Lame? Meat? Flambe? Wrapped? Needed for this dish? Meat, yeah, okay, yes, of course, yes, right, I will explain that later. It's lamb is the meat. From my, gosh, what's this? Voice, opposing general drift is contour, counter, yeah, there we are, counter what? Counter, and this is unbinding, unbending, I think that is. I'm going to go with that being an anon, as in your nan and in an order. Unbending, what was that? Unbending, written into unending, yep. Counter, voice is counter, opposing is counter, general drift is counter, voice, counter, what was it? I'm racing through this without really thinking about them. Counter per. Counter is opposing. General drift is the tenant, counter tenant. Voice counter. Counter gen. I'll just work out the X to help me kind of think about what I'm putting in there. Counter tenor, I think. I think that is it, I'm not sure. No. Okay. Check. Oh. Okay, that's just a spelling mistake. I can count that out, so that's okay. Nation. And the other one was not. That's none, isn't it? 1240. Okay, with correction. 1240. None. That kind of order. Didn't really think through the possibilities. Don't really like it actually. I mean, well, I guess it's fair enough. She's in order, so none. But you know, she's your nan, and you get nan breads in orders. So I'm not. I mean, none is obviously the better answer, but okay. Let's go through the answers. Let's have a look at that then. A voice is a countertenor, which is something I'm not really know of, but vaguely, yeah, I know that tenors are voices and things, so a countertenor seems like a possible. Opposing is counter, and a tenor is the general drift of something. The Mediterranean country of Libya, so yes, Libya is on the Mediterranean, is turning in, so hidden word reverse backwards, reverse hidden in Waybill. A social circle is a coterie, a crib is a cot, and a lake is Erie. Either way round, so none is a palindrome, forward and backwards, and nuns are in orders. Returned copies is apes going backwards, evaluated is rated, and split up is separated. The authority in charge of football is the FA, the Football Association. International is INT, and lacking conviction is faint. Half-hearted kidders is take the word kidder take out one of the D's, upset it, i.e. anagram it, to get to irked, which is annoyed. Wasted is an anagram indicator that an age is an anagram of Aegeancy, which are the waters off Greece. Post office making a U-turn, so PO going backwards after S for small, gives you a SOP, which is a concession. Right, what we got here? Place for soak is a bathtub. That's squiffy into bubbly, not half. Okay, so half of bubbly is BUB. Oh, and that's squiffy is saying that's do an anagram of that. So ATHT. Squiffy is your anagram indicator. Got another hidden word here. So train diagram contains the hidden word India, which is a country, and covering is your hidden word indicator. Scorned is synchronized. Shiny fragments. Sorry, no. It's not. Scorned is not synchronized. It's just on autopilot then. Synchronized is pulled together. Fragments is your anagram indicator that. Scorned shiny is an anagram of synchronized. What have we got on the downs? We've got punctuation marks. So the colon, which is 2 dots, is a punctuation mark, and it's also part of your tract. So so tract normally refers to kind of written pamphlets, but in this case the tract is part of your I don't know which, your digestive tract is what I'm trying to get to. Lacking flexibility is unbending. Not stopping is unending, taking in a B for Britain. Unending with a B becomes unbending. Transatlantic is an anagram of last train can't. Breakdown is your anagram indicator, and crossing the pond is being transatlantic, going across the Atlantic Sea. I creep is an anagram of recipe. Around is your anagram indicator, and a set of instructions are a recipe, or is a recipe. Right, we've got a simple bit of wordplay here. So a former is your X. If you name something, you term it, and then given to one for I, and a nation is a country, which gives you extermination, which is destruction. To row is to oar in a boat. Expelling, hot air. So expelling is just sort of saying at regular intervals is saying take the second, fourth, and sixth letters of hot air, or the middle second of hot, and then the first and third of air. Anyway, you can see what's going on there. M for maiden, cricket notation. Over is ended, which gives you mended, which is fixed. Picks up, date. Picks up is takes, and date in Rome. So the item March is the beware the item March, which is when Julius Caesar, March 15th, was assassinated, I suppose is the right word. To join a party is to take sides. Okay, so think about, I suppose to join a political party would be to move to the left or the right, take sides in that way. The meat is lamb, wrapped in Fe, which is iron's chemical element, chemical symbol, and you need a match. If you flambe something, you need a match. You light it for this dish. I is in the clue. Very is so. That's so good. That's very good. So is very, or very much. In this case, exclude is to bar, and a feature or other map is an isobar. Half of Nationalist Party, so Plaid Cymru is the Welsh Nationalist Party, and in tartan is plaid, or tartan is plaid. And double definition to finish this off, we got so if you have an attempt at something, you have a try, and a touchdown is a try in rugby, say. So there you go, all done in 1240, but that one needing correction. Anyway, thanks for watching.